Back at the Naturopath. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Before we jump into this video, don't forget, at the end of the video, you can download some free resources that I've created just for you. The Candida Diet and Cleanse Starter Guide, the Ultimate Candida shopping list, the diet shopping list, and also the Candida Symptom Tracker, which you're going to find very useful. So these are all for free. So at the end of the video, just jump into yeastinfection.org/goodies and you can download these things at no charge at all. If you have any questions, remember you can always ask those and either I can get back to you or the team. So thanks for tuning in and we'll catch up with you at the end of the video. Eric back at the Naturopath. Thanks for coming back to this channel. I appreciate it. We've been making videos for a long time now and I hope I'm going to be making a lot more, so appreciate it. Now let's get into some questions. Lots of questions. So what we do is my team go through all the comments and they pick out usually 10 or 15 questions. Sometimes I'll look at the comment sections and maybe reply, or I'll grab a comment and then I will verbally reply to that comment. Lots of questions that we get are quite the same. Can I eat oatmeal on the Candida diet? Can I eat, can I have xylitol? Can I have this? And there's videos on all that kind of stuff. So if you've got a question, please do a bit of a search and you'll probably find the answer, because there's a lot of videos on this channel now. Why do people take Candida products? So that's the question now. Why do people take these products? Why would someone like me design products for? For what purpose? So what's the application? What type of typical person takes a supplement like Candida Remove, for example? There is no typical case. People take Candida products for a myriad of reasons, meaning, a whole bunch of different reasons. It could be for maybe a few days or a week after they've had something dodgy to eat. Like they could have gone to a cafe and had a chicken sandwich that was a bit funny and a bit of a funny tummy, and often Candida taken for several days can really help to clean up the gut. Think of Candida Remove as an anti kind of product. So it's going to reduce inflammation in the gut. It's going to pull yeast numbers down. It's going to create balance and harmony in the digestive system. So whether you've got a chronic problem or an acute problem in the gut particularly, Candida is going to help. So I designed these products quite a few years ago now, and then all the years in my practice, I didn't use them. Well, I didn't have them obviously until, only recently. So I found the best applications for Candida Remove would be irritable bowel syndrome, inflammatory bowel disease, but also constipation and diarrhea, or people that were reporting that they had to go to the doctor because they had some type of a gut problem. And often when a stool test was performed, we would find bacteria numbers right out the window. So you could have some groups of bacteria that could be very high and others be very low. So we're getting this huge, big imbalance in the gut. We're going to get low levels of beneficial bacteria. We're going to get high levels of dysbiotic. We're going to get very, very high levels of yeast when there should be very low levels. So Candida balances the gut. So regardless of what type of tummy problem you've got, if you've got a gut issue that involves gas, bloating, appetite up and down, think about where you've been traveling. If you've been to some country and then, NBWS, never been well since Mexico, never been well since Hawaii, never been well since Russia, or wherever you guys go to. So, but remember, Candida products are taken for people short duration, intermediate, but also long duration. In the long duration, it's more intermittent. So look at my 242 protocol. So you may take the Candida products for a few weeks, then back off, stop taking them, or take a really low dose, and then start taking them high again. Have you heard of intermittent training? I think where you've got like intense training and then slow, then intense. Supplements can be taken in a similar fashion. So who takes Candida? You just about name it, and I can tell you a profession that I've worked with that person who's taken Candida. It doesn't matter if they work on airplanes or they're shift workers or they're nurses or doctors or factory workers or office boys like me or gardeners or whatever, occupations regardless. If you've got a gut problem, Candida is likely to help. Now remember, there are several Candida products, of course. We've got the Remove, the Restore, and the Rebuild, and they work as a system. Please check out the videos on the individual Candida products for a lot more information. Okay, so to answer the question, why do people take Candida? They take it for many reasons, but they generally take it because they've got some type of dodgy gut, or gut that's not really functioning quite well. And as we know, the gut is the seat of the human being. It's the second brain. It has a bigger bearing on our overall health. And if we can get the gut in balance, we can get our health amplified to where it should be, in a great position. Thanks for tuning in, and subscribe. It's Eric Bakker again, the naturopath. I hope you enjoyed that video. Remember, go to yeastinfection.org/goodies if you want to download my free resources I've created just for people like you. These are things I used in the clinic for patients, and you'll find them very useful. It's the free Candida diet, the cleanse, so it's a good introduction on how to set your program together. There's the ultimate Candida diet shopping list, and there's also the Candida symptom tracker. yeastinfection.org/goodies. Thanks for tuning in, and subscribe. Thank you.